Well, what do you know? We made a lot of progress and gotten 2 of the 3 birds of Kanto. This is part 15 of Pokemon Fire Red. Don't believe me? Look at my PC. Look at my PC and you tell me. Yep, that's right. Articuno, level 50. Sadly, it's of a neutral nature. Not that it would matter, because it's not like I'm using it competitively. Although getting that Electabuzz was absolutely worth it. This one's a timid nature, and I think I must have gotten a good one. I got lucky on that one. But no electric attacks, which is sad. At least I also got Omanite and Aerodactyl. So today, with that out of the way, we can now head into Cinnabar. Properly. I did buy Pokemon Leaf Green, which means I will be making sure to have the opportunity to basically trade in so I can complete the decks. Okay, with that done, now it's time for us to head to the manor. What, you thought we were going to head to the gym? No, we can't. And even if we try to, the door's locked. Cinnabar Island Gym Leader, Blaine, the hot-headed quiz master. But I'm not in the mood for quizzes. I'm here to fight. Now we enter the Pokémon Mansion. Guess it's time for us to fight our way out. And I also gotta make sure to get my hands on the experience share. Because that's gonna really come in handy later. Venusaur is now level 45. And I feel that our training has slowed down. I mean that quite legitimately. We did find an escape rope, thankfully. And this is the place where you can also find Growlithe. Not that it matters because I have one and it's getting close to evolving. But I'll just catch it just for the sake of making sure I can get a Vulpix. Very good. Yeah, so I could put that for trading. Yep, the way forward is blocked off and we need to find a way around. What? You startled me! I thought you were a ghost. It's a youngster named Johnson. There you go. I can't get any wins. A secret switch. Press it. Who wouldn't? Oh goody, a coughing. Great, it's now spraying out a smoke screen. Good. That's another one. Its thin, balloon-like body is inflated by horribly toxic gases. It reeks when it is nearby. Senwa box. Well, at least with that done, we can now proceed. But there really isn't much in terms of what Gen 3 will bring. Aside from the fact that there will be plenty of Pokemon to find. Again? That's not gonna work out. Come on, this is starting to get out of hand here. Must we really have this song and dance right now? I'm not interested. Nice, we find a protein. And no other Pokemon inside. I can't get out! This whole place is one big puzzle! And he brings out a Charmander. Pity it has to go down. Yep, it's burglars. Those are the new trainers you gotta deal with. Oh no, my bag of loot! And these guys are loaded. Guess this means I'll be beating these guys down for some extra pocket change. We find a zinc. What's this? July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Sort of remember the first Pokemon movie that mentioned about them finding a fossil of Mew. And how they wanted to replicate it, but it seems somebody else had other plans. Wanted to create super clones more powerful than any living Pokemon. July 5th. Yep, that's when they found Mew. Guess it's time to max repel it then. Alright, we turned that off. We've now reached the 3rd floor. And we find an iron. My mentor once lived here. At least Pikachu can hold his own in a fight. Sadly, that's not going to make much. Pikachu's now 46. Phew, overwhelming. Still can't believe we're making quite a lot of progress in here. This nets us an HP up. Very good. Let's check if this is the spot. Nope. No dice. They keep sending more and more of these guys. Yeah, that was not wise. Now let's head upstairs. And this? February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. Well, at least Cedric can make mincemeat out of Blaine. This place is, like, huge. You summon a Ninetales and my Cedric's gonna make mincemeat out of you. Rise and surf. Ah, yeah. And I haven't found any other Pokemon that are here. I haven't encountered anyone else. God damn it. Who wouldn't? Found it. Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. I'm just someone trying to find a way to get to the gym. That did it. Ouch! Not as ouchy as that. We found ourselves some carbos. Now we're in the basement. Uh-oh. Where am I now? Guess it's time to surf it up. Level 46. And it sends out next to Ponyta. I haven't really encountered that on my journey. Yeah, at least we gotten that done. September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We failed to curb its violent tendencies. Or as I would like to say, we dreamed of creating the world's strongest Pokémon. And we succeeded. That was a true intention. But that's kind of the point. I have not encountered a Grimer. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. Now it sends out an electrode. And now it brings out the rollout. Although that's not going to make much of a difference on that. What was that for? What's what for, huh? Wheezing. And I have not encountered a Grimer or any of that. Although in Gen 1 you could find more than that if you're lucky. But Grimer's like a 5% chance, but in Leaf Green it's a 30%. We get TM14, which teaches Blizzard. And funny enough, you can actually find them in Celadon City if you're curious. I'm not kidding at all. That's the most hilarious part. But Grimer's only a 5% chance here in this manner, whereas in Leaf Green you get a 30% chance. I just really don't understand at times. I just don't. We found the secret key. And this? We find TM22, which teaches Solar Beam. Why do you keep sending out Weezings? I want a Grimer. But if I have to farm it in Celadon City, I will. Self-destruct, and that's not gonna do you good when you're burned. Told ya. You gotta be real stupid to try something as dumb as that. Really stupid. Well, that's a first, a Ditto. And I already caught a Ditto, if you're wondering. So which means I have what I need to breed. I think we've gotten everything we needed. We're done here. Let's put that escape rope to work. Yeah, now that we have the key, we're all set to tackle the 7th gym. AKA Blaine. So before we do decide to head to Cinnabar, let's head to the gym. We're going to head to Celadon, because I'm going to show you exactly where you can find it. I'm not kidding. You can actually find it in this place. You see, there's a lake here. But it has a 1% chance of showing up. Though I would laugh my butt off if that 1% was it. I'm not kidding. Nope. Like I said, 99% of it is Magikarp. Grimer in this place has a 1% chance. Meaning, yeah. Trust me, I'll try again one more time. Not even a nibble. Am I right? Yep, that's basically that. Yeah, you're not gonna find it here, find Grimer here, which is kind of dumb. Guess that means I'm gonna have to use my Leaf Green file to make sure I have what I get what I missed to complete the dex. Really sucks I couldn't even find a Grimer. I believe it's now time we finally head for the gym. We're all rested up. Time to head in. Yo, champ in the making. The high-headed Blaine is a fire Pokemon pro. Douse his spirits with water. You better take some burn heals too. Which is why we're gonna fight. I was a thief, but I went straight as a trainer. Well, that's not going to stop me. Now it sends out a Vulpix, and that one's going to be nuts. Guess the fight's on, huh? Well, it's now 46. Just a few levels left. I surrender! Yeah, you either take the quiz, or you just battle. But... yeah, let's do the quiz. Yeah, that's it. But I don't need a quiz when I can battle. Battling is so much better because you need the experience. And believe me, we're gonna need it to bring the pain. And I will make sure my team is at its absolute strongest. Let's go. Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? Yeah, these guys are no big, but I just want to take them down anyway because I need the experience. At this point, the game's not playing around. Great, Confuse Ray. Looks like it shot itself with Safeguard. That's it. Yo! Hot, hot, hot! Yeah, of course. I've studied Pokemon thoroughly. You can't win. Very good. Now let's just take him down. And you bring in a Charmander who will fight against my Fearow? No, we're taking you down anyway. Nice. What? My studies were insufficient. Not as insufficient as this. I like using Fire-type Pokemon. I just do. heroes, now 46. Guess that's that. Too hot to handle. And more money to burn. Seriously, battling you just makes it so much fun. And now the real fun's about to start. I can't even use my Venusaur even if I try, because he'll get burned. And plus, he doesn't have anything to fight back against. I'm serious, he just doesn't. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Now it brings out a Rapidash. Here's my response to that. Five times, huh? Figures. Rock Slide it is. Ow! Now let me pass, my work ain't done yet. And you're all that's left, huh? I've been to many gyms, but this one best suits my style. Well, at least that worked. That will sadly not stop me. Like that. Yowza! Too hot! Fire is weak against H2O. Very good. We're actually doing this. Now it sends out a Vulpix. Nice. Oh, snuffed out. Now all that remains is you. Ha! I am Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. Yep, we fight him, Blaine, the Cinnabar Island gym leader and a fiery Pokemon technician. Treat him lightly, and you'll get burned. Oh, I'll treat him lightly, alright. Once I knock some sense out of ya. I did say I'm more than ready to bring out what comes my way. He has Growlithe, Ponyta, and he's also going to have their evolved forms, Arcanine and Rapidash. Very good. Now it brings out the Rapidash. Since I can't bring out my Venusaur, I'm bringing out my other secret weapon, Sidra. Rise and surf! I hate to say it, but it looks like a bad Pokemon choice. And now he ends it with an Arcanine. Yeah, of course he has the Intimidate. It makes no difference. Get drenched. You missed. You fail. Oh, you use a hyper potion? That's not gonna make much of a difference. Seriously, what is wrong with you, man? Get drenched on. Boy. You don't even try anymore. Seriously.
I've burned down to nothing. Not even ashes remain. You have earned the volcano badge. Ha! The volcano badge heightens the special stats of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too.
We get TM38.
Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on water Pokemon. TM38 contains Fire Blast. Teach it a fire-type Pokemon. Vulpix or Charmeleon would be ideal for that move.
And just like that, it is over. Yeah, that means we now have 7 badges, which means that, yeah, we're close to the end. But are we really at the end, really? I doubt it. Still, I cannot believe it. And I have to get even stronger.
Destiny, you beat that Firebrand.
Of course I did. Huh? Huh? Hey, if it isn't Destiny. Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. I hope you're still using my PC system. Well, listen, since we met up here, how about spending time with me? There's this little island in the far south called One Island. A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? You feel like coming with me? Yeah. Alright then, let's go. Looks like my pal's boat arrived too. He sent it especially here to Cinnabar to pick me up. Here we are. This is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this is one of them. My friend Celio sent the boat to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Let's just go see Celio. Hey there, Celio. Bill, I can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Oh, wait a sec. Destiny? This is my buddy Celio. He's one dedicated PC maniac. Celio, this is Destiny, a rising contender as the Pokémon champ. That's really impressive. I hate to say it, but I have zero aptitude for battling. Anyways, I'm glad to meet you. So, bring me up to speed. How's your machine running? It's running fine, but we're too remote out here. The PCs on this island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Oh yeah? Okay, let me take a look-see. Hang on here, I think we can make it work. Let me help you, okay? Destiny, can I get you to wait for me just a bit? Actually, can I get you to do me a favor? The island next to this one's called Two Island. There's a guy there that runs a game corner. He has this thing for rare rocks and gems. We keep in touch, being fellow maniacs. So can I get you to deliver this meteorite to him? Yes, of course. Destiny, if you're going to Two Island, please take this. We obtained the Tri-Pass. It's a pass for the ferry service serving the local islands. It'll let you travel between islands 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you should have this too. An extra. I'll catch you later. Say hi to the guy for me. I see. So apparently that means now we're in a place we don't know. This is known as the Sevi Islands. And if you can tell by the map here, yup, there are 3 of these islands. 1 island, 2 island, and 3 island. You can switch between the Kanto and the Sevi Islands. But this is only temporary for now because we'll be unlocking the others later in the post-game. Yeah, so I think that's going to do it for the time being. Next time, we've got our work to do on One Island. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.